Listen, yeah, you fucking frog-eating bastards. I found my old raps, my old songs that I wrote, rap songs when I was a teenager, and I was just saying them through. While I'm telling you, dude, if I posted them, it probably would blow up and go viral. Just being real. You better upload them for members? No. I'm never going to do it, dude, because it is just cringe to try that hard at it. But when I was younger, dude, I actually had some decent lyricism, and I was reading through it like, damn, that's a smart thing I did there. I've never heard that even. You know, I'm never going to post it, dude. It's just cringe as you'll probably look at me differently forever, but it is quite good. It is quite good. Bro, what if musical had that same mindset? Okay, yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. It's true. But no, I've already got this. I don't need to embarrass myself trying to do anything else, you know? Will be nice. No, I had some good lines. Send me the lyrics so I can make a drill song. No, I'm not sending you the lyrics, but they are quite good. You could trust musical. I cannot. I donated a bar and you called it trash once. I had to fly out Boston to sell tickets. To sell ticks. All right, dude. That's not really a good one. No, I was reading earlier. I couldn't remember what some of my bars were, but they were really good. Send me a verse then. No. It was good. You know what? One of my I don't want to say it. Will Makayev will figure? You know what I was reading back in the thing? Yeah, I was reading some of my stand-up comedy material, and I was reading through it, and I literally could see the point where I figured out it was the Jays. I could see it so quick, dude. By page 3 of these jokes I was writing, dude, I was like, "Damn, that was when Guru figured out it was it was the Jays, dude." I could see my political evolution as I was reading through them. Like page 3, dude, the J. I figured it out on that bus ride, I guess, because I was writing some crazy, you know. It started off really harmless. Like one of my jokes, it was like, you know, fair play, be whatever you want to be in life. That was like one of the lines I put in, and then by page 4, it was like, fuck him. That's what I say, or some shit like that. Not fuck him, but like put him front line or something. I don't know. Not the J's, but another thing, the T's, I guess. Yeah. Stand-up comedy material. Dude, I don't think you understand. I was trying everything. Like I was on a bus. I used to travel an hour to work and back, and then I used to travel an hour to school and back on a bus, or I used to walk for an hour. The bus and the walk would take the same amount of time because there was no direct route to get to my school with the buses. It was like a weird, like, gray zone of bus routes. And the buses would come like every 30 minutes that would go that way. So I just used to walk like 50 minutes to school or like take a 45-minute bus. But I used to just write stuff on my phone. Pretty sure the stand-up's on a clip channel somewhere. Yeah, just a few of the jokes, though. Not all of them. I had like 5 other pages. Do UK people ride horses to work? Yeah, sure. Let me read you some jokes, because some of them are quite good. Maybe I'll look for them and see if they're any good, because I don't know if I'll be able to actually find the thing again. Here, just to give you an example of some of the shit I was writing down. This is the random thoughts I'd have during the day. World records need to have. This is from like 2017. This is that's one of the last times. I don't know when I actually started writing it. 2016, 15, 14, around that time. Probably a teenager. I was probably 16, 15 writing some of this shit. Stand up is cringe, man. Don't do it. I know it is. But this is the random bullshit I was writing. Like, world records need to have a vetting process. You can't just be the first to do something. What was another one? Listen to this I wrote down at one point. Okay. Kentucky. And then in brackets, state named after an Asian man who helps people get into bed. So fucking bad, dude. Some white guys be holding their breath to show how much they represent the Bloods. God, man. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Has anybody seen the Captain Marvel movie? Critics are saying this is a more recent one. Has anybody seen the Captain Marvel movie? Critics are saying it's the best heroine Hollywood has ever had. I feel like Demi Lovato might have something to say about that. So fucking bad, dude. The best heroin. This is when she nearly died of a heroin overdose, which was like 2018, 2019 or some shit. W joke. Okay, here we go. Oh my God. Have you heard about the new strain of lethal weed in the Middle East? I'm serious. Didn't you see the headline this morning? Woman stoned to death was was the joke that I wrote there. I watched. Oh, these are more recent then. This is like just before the pandemic. I watched that Michael Jackson Neverland documentary the other night. Creepy stuff. It sucked finding out that the parents were involved. When I was a kid, my dad got me into Michael Jackson. But for them, when they were a kid, their parents got Michael Jackson into them. That's not bad. What's another one? This is edgy, Guru. I know tomatoes. I know it's not funny, dude. But I was like a teenager and writing shit on a bus. They're not even good. I didn't vet them to be good. Humpty Dumpty was a shell of himself after they put him together again. That is so stolen, but I thought it was original at the time that I wrote it. That's definitely way back. Doing essays in secondary school, something about Mexican women or Mexicans in secondary school, something like that. You know you eat too much when you're waking up to get your shits in for the day. This is actually all MMA Guru material that I wrote down, dude. There's loads of paragraphs of bits. This is so embarrassing, dude. Trans surgeons are getting really good nowadays. There was this one time when a hot chick came up to me in the street, and all I could think was, "Don't get a boner, please don't get a boner." And then she did. My day was ruined. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, this one's about the Jays. Anyone heard of ASMR? They do ASMR eating now. This is how long ago this was. Anyone heard of ASMR? They do ASMR eating now. Anne Frank would have done well in that market. The suspense would have been second to none. Jesus Christ, dude. Good Lord, dude. Bum ass member stream tonight. That was not a bad one, to be fair. My uncle finally came out of the closet. I was honestly relieved. He had been watching me sleep from in there for weeks. It's not bad stuff, chat. It's more McDonald level shit, but it's not that bad for a teenager to be writing on his phone. You know? Do. Bro, stop. Yeah. This is what going to get your channel shut down. Dude, I was a teenager writing some of these ones, dude. Some of them I went back to when I was like 20 or some shit and started like adding some in because I had another hope that I'd get maybe back into it at some point when the channel wasn't growing as quickly as I thought. But yeah, it's bad, but good for a teen. Yeah. Read Tats. What's Tats saying? JSMR would just be them complaining. Okay. Good one, dude. This is how you know it's a true story. The story when I killed a pigeon. True story. This can be done great with great storytelling or something. Whisper complaining. Yeah, that could be good. There was a few others that I had here. The story about the guy dunking me in the bin is written down here on the first day of school. Remember I told you that story? That's written down here. Oh, this is actually a decent bit. Trans people in sports is crazy unfair, right? I mean, that story about the so-and-so, and then it was a story about something beating that woman, those poor women on the other team. And it's bad because sometimes, unless you knew beforehand, the surgeons are so good that you can't tell. That's the good thing about tennis. Trans women in tennis stick out like sore thumb. And then in brackets, noises when they swing. These aren't too bad, dude, some of these. But a lot of them are literally just paragraphs of shit like that. Yeah, I know it's not funny. It's not funny. But I was a teenager. I was just trying to make funny jokes. That was a shocker, yeah. Kayla Harrison noises, exactly. Write what you know. There's loads more than this, but I'm reading out all these paragraphs. Amsterdam trip. I went to Amsterdam once. Oh no, dude, this is so bad. This is when I was like 18. Okay, I've written down the concept. Let me try and word it in a way. I went to Amsterdam once. I got so high one night and woke up in the street the next day, seeing all of these people with their eyes barely open, walking around, speaking a foreign language. Thought I was in China. What a fucking shit joke. Jesus Christ. Let me guess, you're hungry. Okay. You talk about Jones snitching on Walt, but Walt was in his corner for the gun fight. True. But Walt doesn't know that Jones is the one that snitched. This is a one about being black. Listen, you knew I was based because even though I had the concept, I still put in some baseness. I wish I could be black for a day. Only for a day, though. You know, then I'd switch back. This is the thing I wrote down here. 16-year-old girl. I wish I could be black for a day. Only for a day, though. You know, then I'd switch back. Just so I could leave a comb in my hair and it'd be cool. Black guys have a comb in their hair and it's a fashion statement. A white guy has a comb in his hair and people just think he's forgotten about it. What fucking shit jokes are these? Shots fired, literally, you know, then I'd switch back. I know, dude. The baseness was reeking there. There's some others, but they're like risk. They're so bad. They're not bad. There's more than this, but I'm not going for all of them. Do you know how to hold pads? Yeah, I know how to hold pads, bro. They're funny. They're not bad, right? Oh, this is so basic as fuck. This is like a Rogan joke. What would you do for the last 10 minutes if the world was going to end? Most people say have sex, but then what do you do with the other 9 minutes? Such a norm joke. Don't quit your day job. I know. They're not bad. Have you ever played Guess Who with a gender fluid person? That's not a bad concept. That could be something, maybe. Stick to YouTube unless you become friends with Rogan. True, yeah, I know. Obviously, this is as a teenager, dude, just writing them on a bus and shit. But, you know, I'm reading them. Jesus, dude, there's paragraphs of half a page long bits of shit, dude. I'm not any of these, but some of them are all right. But they're very revealing of, like, personal information, so I'm not going to say all of them. I'm very young compared to some of you. This is if the audience is old. And I know this because I'm part of the generation that takes headphones with me for a shit. Yeah, these are awful. Some of these are fucking awful. Jesus Christ. Some of these I'm so young, I'm writing about sex and I was a virgin at the time. Not even joking. I like this. Some of these are entries when I was like 15, acting like this one time, and I just such a fucking made up story. Gonna make an Anne Frank ASMR. Oh, yeah, okay, good one. Do. Jones's gay drill song with Aspinall backing you up. Yes, that could work. Still want to hear some bars? No, we're not going into that. Bro plant for 40 years in the future jokes. Okay, dude. You know, this is all getting clipped and put into a YouTube special. I don't mind, dude. I don't mind. I was a teenager in it. I can't be that embarrassed by it. Some of them are embarrassing because some of the big paragraphs are like when I was like 21, 20 years old. Like when I started the MMA channel and it wasn't going anywhere, I went back to like change some of them. I'm going to use these for Kill Tony and blame you. Some of them might work though. You never know. Traffic, looking for my chapstick. Okay. Title will say these in you. They won't. John Jones' drill song is drilling his bum. Okay. Clippers won't do Christmas specials. We'll be fine. Give Woodley your verses. He'll give them justice. No, I'm not doing the verses, dude, but they are pretty good. I was saying it along to something earlier, and I was like, damn, that would actually be quite good these days. Just because of how shit music is these days. Impression of Ariel screaming to stop the plane because he saw a... All right, guys. Penny on the runway. Good one.
Le Guru de MMA has got it up, but it's got no views in 13 minutes. So he's not really one of the big dogs, you know?